All right, the road to 270 electoral votes comes down to the final stretch, with several states hanging in the balance. Pennsylvania and Georgia are almost done counting, but the race is still too close to call, and those close races mean there's a major legal battle brewing. Michelle Choi checks in on the campaigns this morning. Good morning, Michelle.
Hey, good morning, guys. As of this morning, the waiting game continues. Presidential election ballots are still being counted in key states, and the margins remain razor thin. Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, North Carolina, and Alaska, those 5 states still undecided in the race for president between President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. However, Biden holds the lead in 3 of them, inching closer to the 270 electoral votes needed to win the presidency. Last night, he stopped short of declaring victory and outlined his vision for the country.
They've given us a mandate for action on COVID, the economy, climate change, systemic racism. They made it clear they want the country to come together.
Meanwhile, the Trump campaign says this election isn't over. President Trump is focusing on lawsuits he hopes will bring him back into this race. Several of those lawsuits have already been struck down, as the Trump campaign have yet to produce any evidence of voter fraud. This presidential race, however, is tight enough. Recounts are possible in a handful of states, including Georgia. Brandy?
Well, thank you. We're keeping a close eye on the election, and we'll bring you any new developments on air, online, and on our KHU 11 News app.